eat a lot at the same places.
And we're back. Yeah.
Now, how many weeks will this air?
I don't know.
You're wearing the same outfit, though, man.
Yeah, I know. This is on Channel 27. Anything above 2 digits, I don't worry about.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Just Channel 3 and 5? 8?
8. I worry about 8.
10 doesn't bother you? 12?
12 definitely doesn't bother me. 10. 10's on the borderline.
What do you do?
A radio show. I'm a radio talk show host.
Camera different for you?
Oh, yeah. I started out in TV and went into radio later, so.
Stand by.
Yeah, radio's a lot different. And we're back here on Backstage Pass. I'm Tom Leykis, and joining me right now is Michael Finney. Thanks for coming around.
Hello.
Laugh it up. It's going to get funny.
Sure it is.
Or funnier. I'm counting on you for that, actually.
Get your pen. Here's my arm. Start counting.
You are a magician and a comedian. Where's the connection between those two?
About halfway in between there. The connection is pure innocence and just a desire to entertain people. I got into magic as a bartender, and then the comedy came from working with comedians, and now it's just a happy love affair.
Do you write comedy for yourself, or
Yeah.
does it just come out of the magic, or how does that work?
No, the comedy now, to tell you the truth, Jay Leno gave me my very first joke, and then all the comedy that I do now is from that one joke, and I've written it myself. I can't afford to buy material from other people, so I just write it myself, and if it's funny, I do it again. If it's not, I try to forget it.
How much of it is improvised?
How much of it looks as though it's improvised is a better question, because in delivering comedy, it has to look as though it's coming out fresh and clean and you're having a good time, and you are, and that is happening for that one time for the first time. So I will say that during my show, there's maybe 20% as improv, off of what the audience, is doing, but 75% of it pretty much is a plan. It's a plan. I know what I'm going to do.
Let's talk a little bit about hecklers. I've noticed that hecklers have gotten...
You know what? I'll tell you something right from the get-go. About 2 years ago, I used to have hecklers. Now, I do 45 minutes to an hour. My show rolls really well. I have no dead time, so I have no time for hecklers to jump in on me. Now, there's occasionally, once in a blue moon, you get these guys, it's after dark, it's Friday, and the teeth come out, and the hair gets long, and they start talking in different language. Those people... I'll put them in their place right away. I'll go right for the throat. And usually I would let the audience do it, because I'll tell the audience plain and simple, I have a show I'd like to do. But if I have to deal with this heckler, then I can't do my show. Now, what did you pay to see, the show or me cut down a heckler? You decide, and then I'll do whatever you want. Because I can cut hecklers down. I had to do that for a while. Now I don't care to. I'd much rather do my show for people.
You made some appearances on Star Search recently. How did you get involved with that?
Better question that is, why did I get involved with that?
That's a whole other issue.
I auditioned. Everybody wants to be seen on TV. So I auditioned for Star Search. I waited. Methodically, I plotted this thing out, and this was a goal, and I felt I was ready to go on there, and I felt I was ready to win. I could win Star Search. So that's why I auditioned for it.
How many times did you appear?
2 times I won. The 3rd time I lost. You people probably saw that one. You know I shouldn't have lost. And I want your letters telling me that I shouldn't have lost, because I can't sleep at night now. And then I went on, I made it to the semifinals, and probably this is dated, so if I say anything about that, it's going to screw everything up.
Well, then we won't do that. Let's talk about some of the places you've worked, though. You've been around the country a couple of times, I guess.
I just came back from Atlantic City at the Tropicana at the Comedy Stop, and I go right after the first of the year, I go to Iowa and Arlington, Texas. I'm booked right now almost all the way through next year, 1988. In December, I have dates already. So the career, it's back. I now can concentrate on just doing comedy and magic. TV, man, when you're working and you're trying to develop TV, you have to really, you have to pay attention, and you have to really I don't know, you have to always be using your head. Joan Embry is going to call me and go, what, do you want to come on the zoo with us? Want to come do the zoo show? Let a bear sit on your lap? Oh, I seem to have pricked myself. Joel, I have kids, man. My kids are going to go to school, and they're just going to go, your dad was on a couch with a cactus. What was he doing? What was he doing? Jesus. Good evening. Hello. How are you? This is Michael Finney with BS Cactus, inviting you to watch us on Backstage. Arizona? Yeah,